You like it? This is the sauce. That's the sauce for it.
Craig, you done brought me this fucking...
It's good. Oh no! See, you fucking up. You so fast. You're not supposed to take it all the way out of the wrap. That's falling apart and shit. You supposed to see how you supposed to just roll it. Yeah. You about to make a mess. You like a 3-year-old.
Craig, you listen, everybody.
You sort of just roll it down inch by inch and bite. Take nibbles.
Ladies and gentlemen, Craig has started me eating vegan. So he brought me this spinach doodle wrap.
It's a spicy kale wrap.
What is it?
It's a punanny, which is pussy. So this is the first time you've eaten pussy.
Oh, honey, I'll never eat that, sweetie. This is a spinach vegan.
No, it's not spinach. This is a spicy kale wrap. It's the official name is a punanny. And so I always do 80% spicy kale, but you can do all mild or you can do all spicy, but when it's all spicy, it's too hot, like your nose and shit be running. But I do 80% spicy, 20% mild, and it gives it the flavor. But you have avocado in there, you got sun-dried tomatoes in there.
So this is gonna really have me duke. I hope it doesn't make me dookie during the show.
Well, it's not a Metamucil, but it will have you shit.
You won't shit right there.
You ain't gonna shit now. I know you might shit before the show.
What?
You're not gonna shit on the show.
No.
You're not gonna shit on yourself.
Oh no, we got a couple of hours to the show. Speaking of the show, oh, is it on? Is it on, honey? Is this bitch recording? Oh, what's up, YouTube land, Twitter land, Instagram land, Snapchat, Grindr, Scruff, BGC, Jack, Facebook, Periscope, and last but not least, every single one.
What?
Every single one of my bitches, Correction Mingle, and the lands all across the land. This is your girl, T.S. Madison. I'm coming to you loud, live, and always and forever in color from the marvelous Chateau, bitch. And welcome to the Queen's Supreme Court podcast. Honey, this is kind of like a pre-show, but girl, we really talk about everything and anything we want to.
We do.
We're talking about
for the show tonight.
We're getting the stuff together for the show tonight. My guest tonight is Tiffany Foxx. She's not here yet, but once she gets here, we're going to bring her in and we're going to let her. I'm going to do a slight interview with her on the pre-show. I'm going to do it right on the show.
Right. Now I'll go on record and say I had no idea who she was.
Well, you're not. Are you, Craig? Are you not a hip hop?
I'm a hip hop fan. Like
how did you know Lil Kim had an artist? She had an artist.
Well, I mean, Lil Kim a little cold in the streets these days. I love Lil Kim, but Lil Kim is a little cold in the streets.
Girl, listen. When we posted her flyer, people were already misgendering me,
right.
Even gays,
right?
Stating
him and he.
Sir, do not disrespect Lil Kim. And I'm like, bitch, your mammy's a sir.
But look, going forward, when you get to the other one that you have in there, don't take the entire wrap off. Just roll it down. Because, see, then you fighting with it, trying to keep it together and trying to eat it. But it's good, though, right? It's spicy kale, mild kale. It's couscous in there. And the couscous has golden raisins. It has regular raisins in it. It has sweet coconut corn. That's the sweet coconut corn. And then it has avocado. I think I said that. And then it's all wrapped up. It's wrapped all up, rolled up. And then this is what they call their barbecue sauce. But to me, it doesn't taste like barbecue sauce. This is like bacon bits.
It tastes like bacon bits is in that.
Right.
Is bacon bits vegan?
Well, yeah, that ain't real bacon. Right.
It has a bacon-ass flavor.
But this place that I got this from, it's a raw vegan. So none of the stuff there is cooked. So like this kale is not cooked, the tomatoes are not cooked. You know what I'm saying? This is raw.
I'm gonna chat.
But you love it.
I like it, but I don't like it falling all to pieces.
Well,
out there.
because you were fast. You asked me to show you how to do it, and you came here and unraveled the shit. I looked up and you had taken it apart.
Speaking of unraveling, let's talk about really fast before our guest arrive. Katt Williams.
Oh,
Even though Katt Williams was on the thing last week, but look at this shit falling all out, Craig.
I know,
I can't get involved in this. Can I eat it with a fork like
go
this?
ahead and eat it with the fork. But in the next one, when you get to the next one, do not do that. Don't take it all the way off. Just roll it down and bite around the sides like that.
I'm not one for really using teeth.
Are we still talking about eating a wrap, or are you talking about something else?
I'm definitely talking about eating a wrap.
All right. So go ahead. So Katt Williams, what? unraveled.
So last week we talked about an array of things with our guest. Was it Funky Dineva? And Funky Dineva came and turned this bitch out.
Yeah.
This week.
So since we did Katt Williams, so remember the Emmys happened, and he was bowing down to Tiffany Haddish after he talked all that shit. Do you think we should revisit that with that picture of him bowing down for the show tonight? Or?
Do you think we should? What do you think? Do you think we should, Envy?
I mean, we don't have to sit on it, but we can maybe.
We can touch on it.
Because it's like, well, after you done said all of this stuff about her, which I did agree with a lot of what he said.
You a hater?
No. I like to see that she's winning. Like, I like to see the underdog come up. But I do agree that, well, he didn't say she wasn't funny, but I'm going to say I don't think she's really funny.
I think he ate her alive. I think on the show he ate her alive.
My thing is, this is not your style of comedy, Craig. Like, people say I'm not funny. They don't find me.
I'll take that. Yeah, maybe it's just not my style of comedy.
They don't find me funny. And you know, bitch, you know,
Right.
I walk in the room, bitch. It's,
Right.
it's pure filth.
Right. But I will say again, I love that she is winning. I really appreciate that she's winning. But I just think that sometimes we confuse truth with constructive criticism. And I think oftentimes we'll say, oh, well, he's just being a hater. He didn't have to say that, da-da-da-da. But I think that sometimes it's just the truth. It's not about being a hater, and I think that that's why mediocrity has slipped in. I think that's why you got garbage music. That's why you got garbage TV shows. The standard. We've lowered the standard
agree.
because we're all so afraid of being critical in a constructive way because we're afraid of being labeled a hater. Oh, you're a fucking hater. No, I'm just telling you. I see the boom microphone hanging down in Tyler Perry's movies and shit.
You do?
What?
Well, those are blaxploitation films that he made.
But see, people hate when you. But people hate when you say that. They're like, "Oh, you're a writer. You just hating because you're not where he is." No, I'm just saying that at this point in his career, he should be able to spend more money for lighting. You should have someone who's paying attention for continuity. Like you shouldn't have. And I've said this before. Remember, I don't know if you ever saw Why Did I Get Married Part 2, but there's a scene where Janet Jackson is going into Malik Yoba's job, and when she brings the cake in there and the little gay boy jumps out. Well, when she's walking in there, they show her from the ground up. You don't even know who it is at first. You just see her shoes walking in. And then when she's coming out of there, she has on a completely different pair of shoes. Continuity. You pay people to make sure that the person has on the same.
But Craig, maybe it was a scheduling conflict.
Nah, bitch. You supposed to pay somebody to pay for. Nah, you had on a different earring.
Look at you. You so passionate about it, you done got your elbow.
I done got my elbow.
And
all
I'm
in the
not
corn.
licking your elbow. I'm sorry.
I got to go with my elbow all in the corn.
How much of this goddamn goop did you get me? This barbecue goop.
You got three more in there. So what I try to do is I do 2 per wrap.
Amy, this is a lot. Like my stomach is. I already feel the
Because see that's that fresh veggie.
Not fresh.
I already feel the shot bubbling.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. It's gonna give you a nice push.
Loose.
Yeah, it's gonna give you a nice push. But you eating it though. Oh, and it has red onion in there too. I forgot to say that it has onion in it too. But it's a lot of flavors in it, and this is very filling. So this is just half of the whole one. You can get a half. But, you know, I like to get the whole one because I like to eat one now and then I might eat one later, and, you know. Because when you're not eating meat, you're only going to be full for maybe about an hour or 2, an hour and a half, maybe 2.
We talked about this last week on the show.
What?
Me trying to go vegan.
Well, pescetarian, because you're still going to eat seafood. I still eat seafood. So vegans don't eat any meat. They don't eat any dairy. Pescetarians don't eat dairy, but they still eat seafood, which some people still count as meat. Yeah. And then you have vegetarians who only eat veggies, but they do still eat eggs. They still eat cheese. You know.
You don't.
I don't.
Well, some vegetarians don't.
Right. Some won't. Yeah. But yeah. So yeah, I think that. If we do touch on. This is why I think we should touch on the Katt Williams thing and him bowing down to Tiffany Haddish, because remember we got the clip of Kevin Hart.
My frustration with Katt Williams comes
on The Breakfast Club.
You keep pointing at Hollywood. Hollywood this, the white man, this
and I'm not gonna play the whole
when
thing.
When do you take responsibility for your actions? You had the shot.
Okay, cut it right there.
Right. So he basically getting Katt Williams together. He said you had the shot. You were in the #1 spot at one point, and how many people did you bring up? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, can you go like on my Facebook page, Envy, and like go through really
The
quick?
comments and see who they talking about. Bring on.
Yeah, who they saying, because you know I like to get the stuff from the people, you know, and I like to have it in the control space, because if you open up the phone line and let them just call,
Right.
they'll call, they'll be putting improper shit on the thing,
Right.
you know, and then I have to sit up and say alleged all night, you know.
And then we got the bus driver, the bus driver in Indiana, who was allowing some of the students to drive the bus.
Oh, okay, don't do.
All right.
Steve Harvey's show has been canceled.
Oh yeah, I have that. I have that.
Is
Remember-
that true?
I remember I told you that the other day. Yes.
He's actually
Yeah,
never met.
I have that.
Is that's true?
That is true.
Someone says do talk about the Kevin Hart and Katt Williams.
Okay, so we'll do that. So I got Steve Harvey.
And something about Drake with from the little girl with Stranger Things.
I don't know what that is.
Wait. I'm still
That's the
flabbergasted.
Steve Harvey thing.
What?
Yes, they're replacing his talk show with the Kelly Clark show, the Kelly Clarkson show, the first American Idol winner. Since you've been gone.
I
The
know.
album was the shit, by the way.
I know exactly who you're talking about.
Banning Cardi B from Dime.
We did that last week.
We did
Yeah,
that
we
last
did
week.
that last week.
I'm trying to steer away from all that Cardi B stuff, girl, because they always
Eat you up.
eat me up, girl. And
Tamar's half apology.
Oh,
She fucking
did you want to touch that?
she done did it. I mean,
Okay.
I don't want to get
We
it.
don't have to.
I get tired of just like, girl, we're not gonna keep beating the same horse.
Right. Okay. So the bus driver that allowed the kids to drive.
Craig, I need to revisit what we were just talking about. The Steve Harvey.
Yes. They are canceling his talk show, and they're gonna in its place.
So they're officially shaving the beard,
Yeah. See.
the mustache.
Yeah.
And I really never watched that show, so I'm gonna miss it.
Well, you never watched it. How you gonna miss it?
Well, cause I'm always supportive of our black brothers and sisters on television.
Craig, do you know anything about the lady who went to jail for rescuing the dogs from the hurricane?
No.
It's in the comment section, so we gotta go through the comment section. Like,
Okay.
Craig,
Steve Harvey.
no, I want to.
That's huge.
For me, it's huge.
That's huge for me.
Because this is what I try to tell people. I don't give a fuck how secure you may think your job is. When somebody else is employing you, bitch, you are at the helms,
Yes.
the strengths. Girl, I encourage everybody to get out there and be their own employer and take your own destiny in your hand. I encourage, because people always saying, "Oh, Madison, you ain't never gonna get on TV." And if I don't, bitch, and the lights ain't never gonna be off in this motherfucker. I'm gonna buy me some more property in this bitch.
They also say talk about Bill Cosby.
Oh yeah.
He finally got sentenced.
Yes, he was going his sentence. It's 5 to 10
They say
years.
5 to 10. That's
Yeah, and I saw a video of him going to the court today.
Oh yeah,
Imagine that walk is Bill Cosby though.
girl.
My daddy going to jail. That's not for America.
First of all, let me let y'all know something. To people out there that's listening, let me chomp down on this and let you guys know. Wait, hold on just a second. Let me do a little bit of AMSR. Is it ASL?
ASR, isn't it?
ASM. Oh.
You chew into the mic. Whoa. You gotta chew, not all that breathing. That's it. Yes.
Craig, listen to this. And someone actually, it comes from www.newsbreakapp.com. Man who impregnates his girlfriend's daughter, 10, jailed for many years. He has 100 years.
Well, he shouldn't have been. Yeah, I saw that. He impregnated a 10-year-old.
But it's his girlfriend's daughter.
Listen,
That's soft.
you got to be mindful who you open your legs to, girl. Don't be if you
He
gonna.
probably dated her just to get her kid. That's sad.
It's not even that. It's just like, girl, keep your legs closed to these niggas.
Okay,
And speaking of that, we're gonna talk
And
about
don't just keep your legs closed to these niggas. Put a rubber on if you gonna fuck.
Right. We're gonna do the story with the baby mama that left the kid.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna do that one.
Okay, but Craig, let's get back to Steve Harvey.
Yeah.
I mean, it was his season. His season is out. His season is out.
I mean, the thing is, he still has Family Feud,
Yeah.
and he has his radio show. Right.
No, I'm not thinking he's broke, but it's just like this is just a big thing. Like just like for me, they're not doing the Star After Show anymore.
Right.
Like they're Lee has other things lined up, so I just have to wait. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, but I'm not hurting for that money. You know what I'm saying? I'm still a part of the situation with Lee, but I'm not hurting by that. You know what I'm saying? But it's just.
But that's why you have to have multiple streams.
You have to a million. Excuse me. Let me get this out right. I want to fart, but I
Girl, it might not be a fart though, so be careful.
don't do me like that, Craig. A true millionaire has 7 streams of income. 7.
Right.
Listen, y'all. My stomach is
But that's the beauty of eating fresh food like this.
My stomach's supposed to be.
Because you're supposed to shit after every meal.
In the jungle.
Am I supposed to be sitting here bubbling like this?
Girl, yeah, it's processing that stuff that's in your system.
Well, what's in my system, honey?
Girl, shit from 3 months ago that you ate.
How do you know that? Is this what made you vegan?
Yeah, I had to clear out of that.
So you're definitely not a bottom.
No, man.
True bottoms can't be vegans.
You can. I think you probably just gotta really be on top of your shit because you don't want no juices and berries coming out.
Baby, juices and berries want to flow out of me right now, honey.
Listen.
Immediately.
But what happens is your body will acclimate to it, and so after a while, you'll.
Becomes the norm.
Like my stomach is not rumbling like yours is right now.
But in the beginning, did it rumble like mine?
Yeah. And kale makes you really flatulent. Like it'll make you
Explain. Break
gaseous.
That's why I want to fart.
Yeah. Oh, you will be farting.
And this is why I'm this couscous is sitting up here in my couscous.
But yeah, kale makes you gassy.
I've made a decision, Craig. I think you can take that other half back home with you.
You got a whole and a half. You want it too. You need to keep it.
So Maddie doesn't want to be vegan.
Why you don't want it?
I think I'm gonna have to step in the other room and fart. Excuse me, y'all.
Oh my God. Maddie, maybe you should have started this on Tuesday.
No,
You better sit down on the toilet just in case it's not a
That
fart.
part ain't always the part.
Because I would hate for those panties / bloomers.
Go upstairs.
Run, Maddie, run!
Right.
It is hilarious.
That's Envy in the background, guys. That's the makeup
You
artist.
should see her running like a track star.
Oh my God.
Craig, I wish we had a camera.
She literally had to go and shit, everybody.
Yo, she like ran from one room and decided she needed to go upstairs.
Well, listen, since she went upstairs to relieve herself, I'll take this time to remind you that on October 15th, the Queen's Supreme Court will be live in Orlando. The tickets are available right now. They're on sale right now. Just visit eventbrite.com, type in the Queen's Supreme Court, and their tickets for Orlando will come up. It's October 15th. The tickets have already begun selling. Please, please, please do not wait till the last minute. This show will sell out. And then on October 22nd, the following Monday, we'll be in Baltimore. The tickets, again, are already on sale. Do not wait until the last minute. The show is going to sell out. So that's the Queen's Supreme Court in Orlando and in Baltimore. Yes.
Are we back?
Are you back?
Oh,
Did you actually have to shit?
I mean, I pulled it really loud in the toilet.
Girl, did you leave the gas upstairs?
Does it smell like it came with it? I pulled it very loud in the toilet, and it just said like that, like a boo.
Did you have to wipe too?
I did wipe. There was nothing there but air.
That's strong.
Girl, so is this what is this stuff gonna have me doing?
Well, I mean, it's processing in your body, yeah.
Yeah, I don't like it.
But that's what a plant-based diet will do. It will clear out everything in your system
Okay.
and get you together.
Well, what we're going to do right now is we're going to go ahead and pause this really quick because our guest should be arriving here in the next
She should be here in like 15 minutes.
15 minutes. And we don't want to take up the segment just talking because I do want to get her, because we'll come back, we'll talk about Steve Harvey.
I
Because
know, she should be here in 6 minutes.
Well, because my guest, she's actually, she was Lil Kim's artist. So
Yeah.
we can talk about things like just a smidge.
Right.
Just a tiny bit. Mm-hmm. And then we could talk about it on the after show, like when the callers call in or whatever. Who not?
That's envy going out.
Oh, okay. All right, we'll be back in about 2 minutes. Well, y'all won't know that we were going that long because it just popped right back in, but we'll be right back. Hey guys, it's Libra season, and you know what that means. It's time for the balance in this motherfucker. And how we're going to balance this out is the Queen's Supreme Court is going to be live in your city. Make sure you have the first 2 tour dates locked in on your calendar and get your tickets at www.eventbrite.com. Our first stop will be Orlando, Florida with Funky Dineva Ross and Jesse Wu. And well, that's on October 15th, so get your tickets for that. But our mega breakdown explosion is going to be in Baltimore, Maryland with none other than the good morning bitch herself, Lonnie B, and my girl, come on out, Miss Christy McDaniel. Please, ladies and gentlemen, it's imperative that you get your tickets immediately because these bitches is going faster than this. I'm not going to say that. Visit www.eventbrite.com to get your tickets and look up the Queen's Supreme Court Live Show Orlando, the Queen's Supreme Court Live Show Baltimore. Get your tickets, honey, and don't meet us there. Beat us there. What's up, everybody? Oh my God, I am like so freaking excited. My guest has arrived, honey. Bitch, my guest has arrived and she is over. Let me tell y'all something. If y'all ain't seen this girl, she is out of makeup, honey, and she got on this bodysuit, girl. All this ass walked in here and told my ass to move out the motherfucking way.
I know you is not fucking talking.
Child,
What is all of that?
That ass walked in here and it was like, I was like, wait, booty. Wait a minute, bitch.
Oh my God.
So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, without even us, like, fucking going through the extra stuff, Tiffany Foxx, ladies and gentlemen.
What's up, boo?
Tiffany Foxx, all the way from the loose St. Louis. Now, so for you guys that are not familiar with this pretty red bone,
Thank you.
this pretty fine, thick-ass red bone, honey. For you guys that are not familiar,
I'm trying.
she is a gold digger.
Yes.
She's a gold digger, a G-O-A. Can you, Tiff, just break it down real quick.
Okay, so my fan base is called
Gold Diggers.
Gold Diggers.
You're Tiffany Foxx.
Yes.
You were on Love and Hip Hop.
Yes, I was.
Atlanta, right?
Uh-huh.
And you also are Lil Kim's protege, her artist.
That's my baby. We're family. That's my heart. And, you know, that's the first one that really embraced me. And a lot of females don't do that in hip hop. So salute to her. That's my baby.
Well, I mean, lots of females do it in hip hop.
Do what? What they do? What they do, sis?
They embrace
What they who they embracing? Who embraced who? Outside of Kim, always embracing. Name me some. I'm waiting while she do my eyebrows. And you let me know when you're ready.
Oh, this sound like the way you aggressively brought that out.
No, I'm just saying.
I mean, that was slightly.
No.
It was
No, it was me saying the reason why I love Kim and why we became family is because she embraces me and she don't look at me as a threat. You know what I'm saying? What's the face about, beautiful?
Because I'm trying to figure out, is that like, we'll talk about that on the bench probably.
Sure.
Okay.
Talk about it when you
Well, let's talk about so that's one of the things you want to talk about on the bench is like how you were embraced in the industry and stuff like that or whatever, you know. And listen, I saw you on a cypher.
Yeah, the BET
Cypher. I was watching, like I be watching you.
Thank you.
I watch you now. I'm not unfamiliar, honey, because you know, even though people feel that I feel some type of way about Lil Kim because I am Team Nicki, and they think I feel some type of way about Lil Kim and Cardi B.
Can we reverse a little bit? Okay, so what makes you not neutral at least? What makes you Team Nicki?
Well, I like Nicki because I've had personal dealings with Nicki.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I do like Nicki's music or whatever.
Okay.
And I've watched Nicki's grind. I've watched her come up. I've watched it. Just like I like Cardi B's grind. I watched Cardi
But you said team. So are you Team Cardi too?
Well, I mean, I support. I like Cardi.
Is it Team Cardi too?
I like Cardi.
All right. Cardi. I'm just asking.
I'm not a fool. Like,
Why is
I'm
it
not a fool
Team
over there.
Nicki and not Team Cardi? Like,
I haven't had a personal relationship with Cardi.
so you have a personal relationship with Nicki, which is fair to be Team Nicki. So I understand that. Like, I have a personal relationship with Kim.
Yeah.
So I'm Team.
She can pick you up. She can pick up the phone, call you. You can
Of
talk,
course.
whatever. You can text her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You support her music and I listen. I grew up on Kim.
Okay.
Girl, I'm 41 years old, girl.
You look amazing.
Thank you, girl. No,
You
girl.
do.
Listen, y'all. Listen.
Look, y'all, I had to stir this bitch when I came in here. Like,
Tim,
this
I gotta
bitch is
say
pretty.
this. I have to say this because I need to say this so that people can understand. It's been women like yourself that I found beautiful, gorgeous, delicious,
Thank you.
tasty. You know, all of the things that I can get by looking at a woman and saying, I don't have a sexual attraction to women, but I admire all that about a woman. And
The femininity.
I love all
of
that. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like women it's my inspiration for me being trans. Like, you know, even though I feel in my heart that I'm a trans woman, because I know that genetically I'm different from a woman. I know this, and I don't need women, you know, telling me, well, you ain't no genetic woman, the chromosome. I know this, but I know that spiritually I feel like I'm connected with a woman.
Right.
But bad bitches was what I like. You a bad one.
Thank you, bitch. You a
Bitch,
bad
you a
bitch
bad
too. You a
motherfucking
bad
bitch.
motherfucking
Listen, when you walked on
You
that
ain't
damn
gonna never get out
cipher,
there.
listen, when you walked out on that cipher, you came through on that cipher, I said, okay. Because, listen, to be a protege of Lil Kim, those were big shoes that you have to fill. Like, because
Definitely.
Kim came in the era of,
Yeah.
Now, I've gotten a lot of backlash because, girl, that situation that happened with Nicki and Cardi at the fucking fashion week
The
in
Harper's
the shoe,
Bazaar.
in the Harper's Bazaar.
Yeah.
Because they said I was too hard on Cardi B. And I just
What
felt
happened?
I felt the way. I just felt like that girl, you don't throw no motherfucking shoe. I don't give a damn how a bitch done provoked you, or you just don't go there. Like, that's a different type of money. Like,
Well, this is the thing. I agree with you on that. Now, I will say, you know, it's a time and a place for everything. Nicki is very strategic. She's very strategic, and she plays chess, and she's seasoned in this game, and she builds her career off of making you emotional and react.
Well, as a queen,
So my thing is, I don't like the fact that Cardi fell for it, but I do understand her frustration.
well, as a queen, I feel like a queen should play chess.
I agree.
It's just
Because
what
I
it
play
is.
chess. I totally agree.
As a queen, you should
Yes,
play chess. That's just what it
definitely.
is. And you know, when in a business where it's a competitive business, because men actually pit you guys against each other, not women. Men pit you guys against each other. Men, because the men can get out and it could be 40 of them rapping.
But why do you say it's the men that's pinning us against? I think it'd be the fans. I think it'd be the labels. I think it'd be the
Which are
industry.
the labels are ran by men.
I understand that. I just wanted to clarify and you break it down.
Okay, so this is something that we're going to talk about on the bench, because I want you to be no holds barred about it.
I'm not.
I'm not going to cut you off, even though I am Team Nicki. I'm going to hear what you have to say.
And I'm Team Kim.
And Cardi B, obviously.
I like Cardi.
Wait, wait, are you Team
No,
Cardi?
you
Wait.
cannot do
Oh,
that.
wait. Craig, you caught that? Craig, wait.
No, I'm
wait a
just
minute
saying.
now. Now, she just grilled me.
No, I just wanted to get an understanding as to why you wasn't neutral.
I am neutral a little bit. I'm Team Nicki. I'm Team Nicki. All right. So in the news just recently, Craig, what else are we going to be talking about tonight? Steve Harvey. Let's talk about Steve Harvey.
He lost his show?
Yeah, they're canceling his show.
And they're giving it to
Kelly Clarkson.
Why?
Since you've been gone.
I love that song though.
Yeah.
I can't breathe for the first time. I'm stumbling on, yeah. Thanks to you, now I get what I want. She sure did. She done took Steve's show.
Since you've been gone.
Oh, there you go, Craig. How you go?
Yes, Craig.
So this is the thing. Okay, for me,
real quick. Since you've been gone.
Okay, so let's do this.
Oh my goodness.
Do we really want to hear her talk or do we want to hear her sing? Is she getting a talk show?
Yes.
Can we turn around?
She's getting a talk show.
You want
I
me to
don't
turn
know
this way, babe?
what the talk show is
You
about.
don't got me on. Girl, you don't went around me. Girl, our makeup artist is beating our faces, honey. They're on our brows right now.
We're trying, honey.
we
All
can't
this
see.
laughter. I know.
Right. Sorry.
You done turned me all around against the light.
Right, I'm about to break that neck.
Okay, so do we want to actually really hear her talk or do we want to hear her sing? Like,
I think Steve had a great show.
I wanna hear her sing.
okay, all right. So we'll get that.
Yeah.
All right. So also we're gonna talk about Kevin
Bill Cosby.
What the fuck that happened with Bill Cosby?
They sentenced him today.
Yeah.
They took him away.
5'10", Kate.
All right. So we'll
5'10".
talk about Bill Cosby.
They
What
took
else,
him
Craig?
away.
Craig, what else?
Like you said, Kevin Hart.
Yeah. What do you think
talking
about?
the whole Katt
So,
Williams
okay. So
thing.
do you find Tiffany Haddish? Do you find her funny? Okay. Well, sit that on the bench. Craig, put that in there. We're gonna ask that same question. Do you find Tiffany Haddish funny? Okay. Well, do you find? I found that Katt Williams is a hater.
Like it.
I like Katt Williams, but I feel like that he's a hater.
He might be.
Like you a hater.
He might be. Oh, he might be a hater.
Okay, well, see, we got some kind of agreement here. We got some kind of agreement.
Something.
Somebody's agreement. Seafood is here. Ladies and gentlemen, the one seafood who's sponsoring our show tonight has just arrived. There's going to be, what you got, babe? Crab, rice, corn, potatoes. Now, my baby over here, she's allergic to that.
Listen, I be saying, is this the food you always have on the show? I be ready to lick my phone. I'm so jealous. I cannot eat shellfish, but I can eat fish if you have it. But
It's
I know.
okay. It's okay. She can have the fish, but we want her to, enjoy the meat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I made you a plate, but I didn't know.
No, it's all good.
Well, listen, her
it's all
plate is,
good.
what is it, seafood?
Yes, you got clams.
I'll take it for 5,000.
Damn.
Okay, but you eat rice, so you can't eat seafood rice though.
Yeah.
I got rice right here.
Yeah.
What you
I brought
got
rice.
there?
Here. Well, you know I'm from St. Louis, so. But yeah, I got rice. Yeah, she had already. My manager brought me some rice.
Right now? Okay, so Tiff, how did you meet Lil Kim? How did that happen?
Well, she had came to St. Louis about 7 years ago, and she was looking for a studio, and everybody knew that I kind of pretty much had the key to the city. Like Tiffany, she's looking for a studio. Kim is looking for a studio to do a record with Rocco at the time, and
we
so
going steady. We just fucking around.
Yes. So she was doing that, and then we had went to the studio just to meet her because I've always been a fan.
Yeah.
So it was just like, wow.
Here's the thing: every rap girl in the industry has to come through Kim.
Of course.
It's just what it is.
Of course.
Every
of course.
girl, whether you come through as her fan or a foe.
Yeah, it's still some type of love there, however you look at it.
Yeah.
It's still some type of acknowledgement there, however you look at it. So, because all the rap girls, I'ma just say, I ain't seen nothing been done new since Kim. That's what I'ma say. I ain't seen no new styles. I ain't seen no new looks. Nothing has been done. We're all inspired by Kim. Period. Now, what we can do differently is like status, like statistics, the numbers, like how Cardi just did 3 number ones, on Billboard, stuff like that. That hasn't been done. I understand that. The first girl to do this or the first girl to do that as far as, business moves.
Well, Nicki broke Aretha's record.
No, that's fine. That's what I'm saying. But as far as her looks, all them wigs and stuff, all them different color wigs, she didn't,
That was Lil Kim.
all day.
That was TS, okay.
Right.
In case y'all was wondering. That was the doll.
That was me.
Listen,
Okay, so
That's all I'm saying.
we will definitely address this on the bench. It's I like those brows, Envy. They're brown.
You know what?
I see it's
I wanted to keep them real natural. That's
They're
what
very
she
brown
likes.
and natural, honey. Yes. Yeah. What else? Okay, Craig. I see you're really over there gathering. Who's that?
Yeah, I was gathering some stuff. So, because remember, you guys wanted to talk about Cardi with the number 3.
Yeah.
I mean, the 3 number ones on
Yeah.
the board.
Okay, so I'm gonna go on another round. I'm gonna congratulate Cardi.
What?
I've never not congratulated her. Even when my former co-host was here, I did not congratulate her.
Okay.
It's just that
Tiff is bringing new energy in this house. I just want you to know. You got to brought that out. I just want to give her credit.
Pick a side. So, Craig, what else have you gathered over there? Now, we are going to touch on hood news, a little bit things that's going on in the hood,
Like
like
baby mama drama.
baby mama drama.
Who got baby mama drama?
Girl, we're gonna watch. You're gonna see. I'm gonna surprise you with some
Love
stuff
all
that
that ignorant
that
shit.
you've probably seen.
I do.
Then there's a bus driver that was allowing the students to drive.
to drive the bus.
Drive the
Yeah.
bus.
Yeah.
Wait, with the kids on the bus?
3 kids.
Yeah. So we're gonna touch that.
Okay.
What else we gonna touch, Craig?
The cocaine that was delivered in the banana boxes to the prison.
prison.
Girl, Chiquita over there.
You
doing-
saw that?
Bitch, they
I
said
did see
Chiquita was a
It was
hustler.
like 17.
Chiquita was a hustler.
Boxes?
17. What was it, like $17 million worth of
Jesus.
something like
In
that?
the prison?
Ooh, come on, Kingpins.
Shit. Don't
Yes.
No coin. You hear me?
Yes.
Now, Tiff, I know that.
$17 million worth of cocaine in boxes of bananas.
I know that body done called a good old prison nigga. Now, I know you done called a prison nigga with that body.
What you mean?
We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that tonight, girl.
What you mean?
Yes. Give me my phone, Chris. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, listen, I need you to go ahead on, and you guys, I want you guys to tune into the show. And this show is going to actually be played after the show airs. If you missed anything, go back and watch the show so that you know that we talked about lots of things. And please, give it a motherfucking...
Go on.
Bitch, I had got a text in the midst, honey. I seen
What happened?
Child, it was texting me about a piece of change, child.
Ooh,
I'm trying to
okay.
figure-
That stopped everything.
Yeah, it texted me about money.
Some dick or some money, honey.
Hey.
That interrupts everything.
Yes. So my thing is, ladies and gentlemen, please get a listen. Make sure you subscribe to the podcast. Craig, tell them tell them about it.
The podcast is free. It's available in SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you can listen to your podcast. Stitcher, YouTube.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, it's called the Queen's Supreme Court.
That's right. With T.S. Madison. That's right. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, Craig, run that commercial again at the end of this. So
About
the live show, so I don't have to do that shit again, honey. Because Regina over here, she's not letting me do the show. She's making me talk into her breast instead of me talking into the microphone. I'm talking into her breast.
No, they can hear you.
They can hear me. They can.
just
Did
fine.
they hear Tiffany say that? What?
She did.
What you mean?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, shouts out to St. Louis and that motherfucking house, bitch.
FCL in this
FCL in this bitch. Listen, like that sound like that's a Trina line when Trina be like, "Am I in this bitch? Am I in this bitch?" And you know I love Trina. You love Trina.
I like Trina. I really do.
Yeah, I like Trina.
Yeah,
Trina-
she's always been nice to me every time we've been around each other.
Yes, she's
Yeah.
a veteran. She's a veteran in
Yeah,
this
she
situation,
is.
honey. She's a veteran. She's our queen. She's our Miami queen, you know.
Yes.
And that's just how it goes. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it was good, entertaining to talk to you guys. Make sure that you go back and you watch the live show if you've missed it, and subscribe to our podcast. Craig, take us on out, bitch, with that commercial. Hey guys, it's Libra season, and you know what that means. It's time for the balance in this motherfucker. And how we're going to balance this out is the Queen's Supreme Court is going to be live in your city. Make sure you have the first 2 tour dates locked in on your calendar and get your tickets at www.eventbrite.com. Our first stop will be Orlando, Florida with Funky Dineva Ross and Jesse Wu. And well, that's on October 15th, so get your tickets for that. But our mega breakdown explosion is going to be in Baltimore, Maryland with none other than the good morning bitch herself, Lonnie B, and my girl, come on out, Miss Chrissy McDaniel. Please, ladies and gentlemen, it's imperative that you get your tickets immediately because these bitches is going faster than this. I'm not going to say that. Visit www.eventbrite.com to get your tickets and look up the Queen's Supreme Court Live Show Orlando, the Queen's Supreme Court Live Show Baltimore. Get your tickets, honey, and don't meet us there. Beat us there.